Hi everyone, welcome back to my classes. It's Divya here with class 6 physics. As you all were informed earlier, today in our class, first we will be taking the revision test for the previous classes, plus we will discuss a small topic also, changes in states of matter. Now, let's take the test. So before giving you the question, I want to say something. Already you were informed that you will be writing the revision test on behalf of your parents. Parents, please make sure they write it on behalf of you. And for physics, you will be writing the revision test in your physics copy itself. You will be writing the physics revision test in the fair copy itself. Don't write it at the back side. You will write it in continuation. Suppose you have written with some notes, it is okay. Continuously you take a fresh page, put today's date, give the heading as revision test number 1 and then start doing your revision test. Now, these are your revision test questions having 5 questions in total, 2 marks each, total for 10 marks. Now, you can take this screenshot and you can write the exam. Now, one more thing, when you write the exam, first you write it on behalf of your parents, don't copy. After that, you can open your copy and check it by yourself, check for the mistakes, and this is a chance for you to correct the mistake by yourself. Once you correct like that, never you will forget your mistakes also. And your fair checking, when the school reopens, everything will be checked including the revision test along with your copy. Hope you all will do the revision test properly. Now let us come to our portion for today, that is phase changes of matter or change in state of matter. You have already seen about solid, liquid and gases, their properties. Now one interesting fact about these 3 states of matter is that they are very much interconvertible. That is, solid can be converted to gas, gas can be converted to solid, solid can be converted to liquid, liquid can be converted to solid, gas can be converted to liquid, and liquid can also be converted back to solid. So these are the change in states of matter. Now let us see the change in state of matter one by one. Before getting into it, one thing you always have to remember, whatever be the change in state of matter within each other, heat is always having a role. Heat will be either absorbed or released. Now let us come to melting or fusion. Now this is the process where the solid state is being changed to liquid state by absorbing heat. Okay, so that is the definition. Now in your daily life, you know how ice is melting into water. You can consider that same example itself. Now coming to melting point, I told you heat is having a role in that. When heat is being absorbed, there will be a change in temperature. Now there will be a particular temperature at which this solid is completely changing to liquid. At that point of temperature you call of a substance, you call it as the melting point of that substance. Okay, for example, melting point of ice will be 0 degree Celsius. Now when you talk about the change in state from solid to liquid state, we have already seen how the molecules are packed in solids, right? So when the molecules vibrate or when heat is being supplied, what happens is that the molecules will vibrate more and more, so that they will have kinetic energy, right? So that kinetic energy will overcome the force of attraction between the molecules, so that they start separating far away. As the molecules are becoming far and far, it will be changing to liquid state. That is what is happening here. The next change in state of matter we are going to see is from change in liquid state to gaseous state. So that process of changing of a substance from liquid to gaseous state, you call it as boiling or vaporization. Now similar to your melting point, here also heat is being absorbed, so that temperature has a role. And now the temperature at which the substance changes from liquid to gaseous state, you call it as boiling point of that substance. For example, boiling point of water will be 100 degrees Celsius. Now same as that in case of this vaporization or boiling, here also what happens when heat is being absorbed, the temperature rises, the molecules will start moving so faster so that it acquires kinetic energy so as to overcome the intermolecular force of attraction between the water molecules, so that the molecules will separate far away from each other and escape as water vapor. Now with this we have come to the end of our first chapter. Now read your textbook properly and thoroughly, so much times as much as you can. And now for your homework, what you have to do is that you have to complete the question answers. That is, you have to do the question answers till your question number 20 in your copy, that you can continue after the revision test, no problem. Do all the homework properly, learn the chapter completely. So let us wind up for today.